morning.
Good morning. What's all this? Your results. Congratulations to all. I'm confident you'll all achieve your goals. So, young man, what are your aspirations?
I want to do robotics, ideally from the Bust Institute in the US.
And you, young lady?
Sir, I love kids and I would love to learn pediatrics. I feel Boston is the best place for that.
Sumit, what about you?
Back home to India for medicine.
Good. I'm sure you'll all achieve your aspirations, be it in India or anywhere. Keep in mind, your first challenge is the entrance, whether it's IIT, JEE, SAT, or NEET. You have to learn from the masters. Brilliant Qatar is the passport to your success.
We undertake coaching for regular and repeat batches and tuition for board examinations. Brilliant Education Centre, Doha, Qatar.
Good evening, one and all. Welcome back to live session of Brilliant Classes. And I hope the exams are being started already. And first exam today, I hope you must have finished your second language, whoever taking Tamil or French. I hope it went on well, right? And tomorrow, you people mostly will be writing your SL Hindi, I hope so. So all the very best from the team Brilliant for your examinations of grade 10 CBSE 2023-24. Now, let us now enter into the one more fabulous session of these online classes. So today, we are going to see in a gist almost all the chapters, because I hope you must have been enjoying these particular live classes from the past 14 days. And in these 14 days, me and my colleagues have covered almost all the chapters of the chemistry. So today, there is nothing left over to be dealt in specifically. So let me just go through in a gist various topics where mostly we commit mistake. And recently you people have been attended a mock test. And basing on those mock test questions, what are the generalized mistakes happened? Those questions also I am going to discuss in today's session. So before starting, I would like to extend my gratitude and then thankfulness for all the viewers who have been patiently watching in spite of your regular schedules. And today I would like to announce that today will be the last session. After this, after my chemistry session, my colleague Krishnadas sir will be having the biology session, and with that, this MCQ squad program will be coming to an end. So, with that particular energy, let us start today's session. Shall we start, children? Everybody is ready, right? Krishna Kumar, Pravina, Vijay, Krishna, Musaddiq, Rishi, hello. Right, so you are waiting, I will not keep you more wait, okay? Let me start into the session. So let us go for the first part. You will never achieve real success unless you like what you are doing. With this proverb, I would like to start this session. What does this mean? If you want your real success, you should like. It must not just come out of your mouth. It must come from your heart. Once you are fixed here and here, automatically the work what you are doing comes out into the success. So wishing you all the best for your exams. Here goes the first question. Let us see. One of the following does not happen during a chemical reaction. You must have seen what are chemical reactions already we have seen. Types of chemical reactions we have seen. Various examples of chemical reactions you have seen. And now we are going to see what are the essential things what is happening. Out of this, let me see how many are going to answer. Come on, quick. Come on, PSD. Come on, Pravina. Come on, Deepak. Come on. Digesh, very good. What is the answer here? Of the older bonds and formation of new bonds? Or formation of new substances with entirely different properties, or atoms of one element change into those of another element to form new products, and the last one, a rearrangement of atoms takes place to form new products. Which one does not occur in this? Yes, I got the answer, Sri Sharan, very good, very good. Yes, good. The answer is option C. What is the option here? Option C is the right answer. That means what does it mean? Atoms of one element change into those of another element. This will never happen. The compounds may be changing. Suppose you take ferrous sulfate, you may get ferric oxide. But you are not going to change any element there. You are whatever the elements you are taking, they only will be participating. They only will be jumbling here and there and give rise to new products. But substances, but the elements will never change. So answer is option C. Very good children. Gayatri, very good. Now coming to the second question. I would like to say that already MCQs we have been discussing. Let me also focus on few descriptive questions, because along with MCQs, descriptives are also required. So let us see a big question, a very big question comparatively. Let us analyze this question and come to a conclusion. It's difficult to do, but I want these people also to type the answer if possible in the chat box. Two metals X and Y. Two metals X and Y. They are telling it's a metal. Okay, forms a salt XSO4, means it is a sulfate. XSO4, sulfate. And Y2SO4, this is also a sulfate. So two sulfates are being taken. And what are we going to do? The solution of salt XSO4 is blue in color. So they have given a hint for us. XSO4. Observe children, XSO4 is blue in color. By this time only you should have understood what this X stands for. A blue colored sulfate solution. What is that? We must have got an idea already. Yes, already. Sri Sharan, good, very good. Right. Next one. Y2SO4 is colorless. So here becomes a question mark. What could be Y2SO4? Let us analyze further. Then we will come to know what is it. What is this Y stands for? So we have two salts. X is, one is XSO4 and the other one is Y2SO4. Let me note down the hints here. The first one is XSO4, which is blue in color, and Y2SO4, which is colorless. Next one. See, come back. When barium chloride solution is added to XSO4, then a white precipitate Z is formed. What is taking here? XSO4 treated with barium chloride. Correct? Barium chloride. What is the formula for barium chloride, children? XSO4 is treated with barium chloride. That is the second part which I have given. Then next one. See here. Forms a white precipitate. The next one. When the same barium chloride solution is added to Y2SO4, again the same with Y2SO4. So Y2SO4 plus again BaCl2. Giving a hint for us. It is a white PPT. So we have to find out what is that white PPT. And here what is telling? Y2SO4 plus BaCl2. What is it giving for us? It is then the same white precipitate is formed along with a common salt. Here stands the second hint for us. Common salt. What is the formula for common salt? What is the... Yes, Gayatri has got answer already. Yes. Yes, Pravina has answered. Y, X is equal to Cu, Y is equal to Cr. Rock, my dear children. Very good, fantastic. Let us come to this. So here, this one contains a sodium substance, whereas this one contains a copper substance. Basing on this, what are the questions given for us? Here he said, again a white precipitate along with sodium chloride. Sodium chloride here. So here, what is the substance formed here? Here he is telling barium sulfate is formed, a white precipitate, along with dash. So with this it is clear that a green colored solution is CuCl2 is formed here. CuCl2 is formed here, and here we get again the same BaSO4. So these are the two equations which are analyzed by us. So let us see what are the questions and give relevant answers for that. What is the first question? What could be the metals X and Y? So they are, what are the questions here? They are, the first one, what is X? X stands for copper and Y stands for sodium. X stands for copper and Y stands for sodium. Whereas the next one, write the name and formula of the salt XSO4. What is it? Copper sulfate, CuSO4. Note down, children, copper sulfate. Kindly note it down. Take your pen, paper and make it down. Copper sulfate. Write the name of Y2SO4. It is, what is it? Sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. One is copper sulfate and one is sodium sulfate, Y2SO4, Na2SO4. And name of the formula of white precipitate. White precipitate is what? It is barium sulfate. I hope you can see, right? BaSO4, barium sulfate. Write the name and formula of the salt which turns the solution green in the first place. Green solution. The green solution is what? Copper chloride. What is it? CuCl2. CuCl2 is only green. Whenever the word green comes, automatically your mind will be little bit fluctuated towards the ferrous sulfate. Remember that there are few more compounds which are having green color also. In that, copper chloride is one, CuCl2. So in this way we have to analyze the question very carefully. I hope the question is clear for everybody, right? Anybody has got any doubts can ask me for any doubts, no problem. So in this way, a bigger question, don't get scared looking at a big question. I told in the previous session also, big questions are always simple to answer. See, all are one word questions. But the same question in the board exam will be asked for 5 marks. Imagine so easily you are getting 5 marks with a little bit of common sense and a little bit of technical knowledge of the compounds and the reactions taking place. Okay, children, I hope you are ready, right? Very good. So let us go for the next question. The next question on your screen here goes. See here. A white shirt has yellow stain on of curry here. Right. Looking at this question itself, you must have seen. See here the point is, this question comes from acids, bases and salts. Most of the time this question will be repeated, but most of the time we commit a small mistakes in this. Let us see, let us analyze the situation here. There is a guy who is having a white shirt and by chance some curry spilled on his shirt and changed the stain. That makes into a stain. Now when he washed, normally when he dip, what happens? The curry disappears, but yellow stain stays back. Yellow stain stays back. What is the reason for the yellow stain? Very good, Praveena, very good. Abhinav, very good. So this yellow stain is due to turmeric. Fantastic, children, you are rocking. I want everybody to participate in this chat. I observed that, I don't know how many are there right now. Let me find out my crew, how many are participating in this session. JD bhai, kitna log hai class mein abhi? He will give me the number exactly, even though I could not see it here. Right. So, meanwhile, let us continue our question. So, yellow stain is of turmeric and turmeric is a natural indicator. So, what is the action of turmeric? Can anybody tell me? Action of turmeric. Turmeric works with bases. Turmeric with base gives you red color. Gives you red or reddish color. So here goes the continuation. When soap is rubbed on the shirt, soap is a base. We already studied already. Soaps are basic in nature. So that soap is added to the shirt where there is a stain, and on washing the yellow stain became reddish brown. I told you, reddish color it is coming. So reddish brown it is giving you. So turmeric, let me note down the inferences. Turmeric, which is yellow, a part of the curry, is getting treated with the soap, which is basic in nature, is getting converted into reddish color. Reddish color. On rinsing the shirt with plenty of water, the reddish brown stain turns yellow again. Why? Because once you wash, why did it get into yellow again? Because once you wash, the soap gets washed off. When the soap is gone, in the presence of soap only there is red color. When there is no soap, there is no redness, mafi redness, only yellow color of the turmeric will be left over. And the stain turns yellow again. The stain turns yellow again. So that is the case study. What are the questions given here? Name the natural indicator present in the curry stain. So first question is already informed, turmeric. Natural indicator is turmeric. This next one. Explain the changes in color of this indicator. So just what I explained. So this indicator in the presence of a base gives you red color. And that red color sustains for some time. Once you wash, once you dip in the water and you lift up, soap comes out. Once the soap comes out, again the yellowness of the stain is appeared. So on repeatedly washing, what happens? That yellowness disappears. Yellowness disappears. That is the question. Clear? So here what happens here? So turmeric with soap gives redness. That is the answer, you should write it. Okay children, I hope I am clear with the answer, right? Yes, very good. Now let us go for the third question. A milkman adds a very small amount of baking soda to fresh milk. This is also a very important question. There are few questions of this type, like soil pH, and then milkman question, and the previous stains question. These are all definite. From these one will be asked. I told you in the before session, page number 8 and page number 9, thermal decomposition reactions, photochemical decomposition reactions, electrolytic reactions. From this combo, one will be sure. Like that, here also these combo questions. Either it is a soil or stains or else this milkman question. There will be one question definitely, at least for an MCQ or for a 1 mark or 2 marks. Yeah, definitely they will be touching this somewhere in the question paper of 80 mark. Okay children, now let us see what is happening. This milkman, why does he mix baking soda? Normally when we go, this is according to the CBSE textbook, NCERT textbook means definitely we remember the Indian scenario. An Indian scenario, normally when you come to villages, the milkman will be tying the milk early in the morning by 5 o'clock and he will be coming to the city. He will be reaching by 8 o'clock something, 8:30. So he starts distributing milk for the people. By the time he finishes the distribution, it would be around 11:30 in the morning. So he milks the cow or the buffalo by morning 5 o'clock and he prefers the milk to be stable till 11:30, which is long duration. And this much of longer time the milk will not respond. It will be spoiling. It gets curdling. Why? What is the reason? This milk, again coming to a part of biological aspect, this particular milk, when we take this milk and we leave it for some time, the lactobacillus bacteria gets activated. And this lactobacillus bacteria releases lactic acid. And that lactic acid is the main responsible substance. It is responsible for curdling of the milk. It is responsible for the curdling of the milk. And once that milk curdles, the milk is spoiled. So we have to stop near lactic acid. So for an acid not to exhibit its acidic nature, we need a competitor called base. Right? Yes or no, children? Yes, very good. It's called a base. So what we do here, baking soda is edible in nature. We cannot add any other base because other bases will be harmful to us. What this baking soda is edible substance. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. So this particular sodium hydrogen carbonate is treated with lactic acid. So sodium bicarbonate is base, lactic acid is acid. So here what happens? So what will happen here? It will be neutralizing the situation. So here what did we observe here? Sodium bicarbonate. So NaHCO3, which is a base, basic in nature, basic salt, combines with lactic acid, acidic. So undergoes neutralization. Undergoes neutralization. So due to this neutralization, what happens? The milk becomes safe. Milk becomes safe. Because no more lactic acid. If there is lactic acid only, that lactic acid makes the milk to be curd. But when there is no lactic acid, there is no curdling of the milk and the milk remains safe. So this is one trick which the milkman uses to let the milk stay longer. What is the next question? Why does the milk take a longer time to set as a curd? Because of the presence of this sodium bicarbonate. Because of presence of sodium bicarbonate, neutralization takes place and the milk will not be converted into curd. Got the point clear? So children, carefully. So that is the second question. So these are the two questions which are very important. Am I clear? Everybody right? Yes, Abhinav, Hridal, Wild Gaming, okay, Atmana, very good, very good. Yes, Rishi, very good. Jubal Christ. Yes. Next one. Let us go for the next question on the screen. Right. See here. Bottle A contains oxalic acid and bottle B contains sodium carbonate. A question depending on the pH. Why this picture is sent for you? See here. Why the picture is on the screen? Because to make us little more alert. Because normally what you must have done is, when you are going through or solving such kind of questions, you will be by hearting the values of the pH. Now, to avoid that by hearting only, I exhibited the color with the number. We know the number of the pH of the various substances. 1 to 7 means acidic, 7 to 14 means base, and 7 means neutral. Now using that particular table, let us see the colors. Red to yellowish green. Red to yellowish green. Remember children, red, orange, yellowish green. This indicates the substance is an acid. You should be clear with this sense, because we don't bother about this. We think only red, orange or blue. Only these three colors will be giggling in our mind. But we have to make sure that red, after red there is orange. After orange there is yellowish. These three comes under acidic character. Green. Mentions green means green only, it is neutral. Green. Greenish, no, green. Then bluish to purple. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 up to 14 indicates it is a base. So these are the values and the corresponding colors. Let us now mark it. What is he asking here? Say A contains, what is the question here? A contains oxalic acid and B contains sodium carbonate. So with this we understand that A is acid or acidic and B is basic. So what would be the color change here? So acidic. Acidic means it will be red, orange, yellow. So what is it here? Respectively means it will be either orange, this orange, two oranges are here. So green and blue are not in our activity also. Coming to the other side, B. B is basic. Basic means it will be starting from mostly 9 to 14, blue or purple. What is given here? Blue is given here, purple is not there. So both options matching option is option A. So answer is option A. Option A. This will be giving you orange color and this will be giving you blue color. Yes. Right. Deepika, very good. Gayatri, very good. Rahul, very good. Good. Very good. Next. Yeah, Shahian Siraj, very good. Right. So, these are the questions based on pH. Some more also will be coming. See here. Again coming to electrolysis of water, acids, bases and salts. About the conductivity experiment. In an attempt to demonstrate electrical conductivity through an electrolyte, the alongside apparatus was set up. Which among the following statements are correct? Bulb will not glow because electrolytes is not acidic. Is it the right option? Or bulb will glow because NaOH is a strong base. Right? Always we have studied that. Whether to add a salt or an acid, salt or an acid, salt or an acid. Because we know that salt or an acid gives out H plus ions. Or salt will give plus and minus ions. But we have very rare we study that bases also. Yes, base also gives you OH minus ions. It means ions are available in this. And definitely wherever there is ions, there is ionization. Wherever there is ions, there will be ionization. And where there is ionization, there is conduction. So what is the right option? Right option is conduction. So answer is option 2. Answer is option 2. Right, children, all of you? Now, coming for the next question. I am very clear, right, everybody? Any doubts you can ask me? Yes. Very good. So next question goes on your screen. On soil pH. I told you, right? Soil pH is also responsible, very equally important for this board exam. Soil pH. The daffodil plants normally grows at a soil pH of approximately 6 to 6.5. 6 to 6.5 means what is the nature? Is it acidic or basic or neutral? 6 to 6.5. Isha Jalil, very good. So 6 to 6.5 is weakly acidic. Weakly acidic. That is the required pH for a daffodil to grow. But what is the pH of the soil present? 4.5. 4.5 means it is moderately acidic. I cannot say it is strongly acidic, it is moderately acidic. This is a weak acidic, that is moderate acidic. So I need to bring down that particular substance to the required pH. Right? The soil is 4.5. It is strongly acidic, but I want only less pH. I wanted to raise the pH value. I wanted to convert 4.5. I wanted to convert 4.5 to 6 or 6.5. That means I wanted to shift towards the right side. We know in the chart, left side is acid, right side is base. So from left side, I wanted to shift the acidity towards right. That means I wanted to make it less acidic. So if I wanted to reduce acidity, base can be added. Right? To reduce acidity, base can be added. That's what we did in the previous question also, in the milkman question. To reduce acidity, we added a base. Here also, the substance is acidic. I wanted to convert into least acidic. So, base to be added. And out of these 4 options, which one is basic? Lime. Can I get the formula for lime? Anybody? Let me take time and see how many will be giving you the answer for the formula for lime. Formula for lime. Jubal, Chris, Biju, very good, Abhinav, Shayan, very good, Gayatri. Can I get the formula for lime? Anybody? Lime formula? Lime, Isha, lime, not limestone. Limestone is different from lime water. Lime is nothing but yes. Limestone is calcium carbonate, but here we don't use calcium carbonate. We can just use base. Lime we can sprinkle. When we mix calcium hydroxide or calcium hydroxide solution, what happens? The soil pH is raised from 4 to 6. Okay? Limestone means calcium carbonate, children. Quicklime, yes, either quicklime or calcium hydroxide. Very good. So CaOH twice is aqueous in nature. This aqueous solution we will be sprinkling, because powder if you sprinkle, it might mix up or not, doubtful. So when you convert it into solution, if you sprinkle in the field, that solution gets deep into the soil and converts the soil pH into 6. Am I clear, children? Right. Very good, Atmana. Very good, Shayan. Right. Very good. Let us go for the next question, okay? Right. Consider the following substance. A group of substances are given here. Carefully observe, okay? Have patience in reading the options. Let me round off. Number 1, sodium chloride. Number 2, calcium hydroxide. Number 3, sodium bicarbonate. 4, ammonia. The people who can answer, please answer it on the spot. Remaining people just follow me. Sodium carbonate, calcium sulfate dihydrate, CaSO4.2H2O. This is also called as gypsum. Next one, CO2, carbon dioxide, calcium sulfate. Can anybody tell me what is this formula? What is CaSO4? What is 2CaSO4.H2O? This is nothing but POP only. Normally we say CaSO4 dot half H2O. But half H2O never exists in the nature. You must have got a thought. Socho, aram se socho. Half molecule of water will anywhere exist in the nature? No. If it wants to exist, what happens? 2 calcium sulfate molecules combines with 1 water molecule. It is called 2CaSO4.H2O. 2CaSO4.H2O means 2 CaSO4 molecules with 1 water molecule combines. That is called POP. Or we also say CaSO4 twice H2O. CaSO4 twice H2O we can say. But for our convenience we wrote it like this. This 2 belongs only for calcium sulfate, my dear children. Next one is calcium oxychloride, so called our bleaching powder, and the last one is chlorine gas. These are the reactants in our question. Let me see what I am going to form it. Which 2 substances? First one, let me have it one by one. Yes, very good, answers are coming, fantastic. Which 2 substances combine to form bleaching powder? A, So bleaching powder A is formed by, what are those two substances? What do we call? Dry slaked lime with chlorine gas. Dry slaked lime with chlorine gas. CaOH twice plus Cl2 gives rise to CaOCl2 plus H2O. Here there is a question I would like to pause. Before giving that answer, let me solve the other questions also. The question goes, why do you want to convert the quick lime into slaked lime for preparing bleaching powder? Note the question once again. The formula for bleaching powder is CaOCl2. We can obtain, when you write the equation, you can write directly, you can write CaO plus Cl2 is equal to CaOCl2. That means quick lime plus chlorine is equal to calcium oxychloride. But we are not doing like that. Why are we taking CaOH twice plus Cl2? I want the answer before I finish up the remaining questions. Okay? So think and then message the answer in the chat box. Okay, children? Let us go for the next question. Which four substances are used in the manufacture of washing soda? Which four substances? Washing soda. It is not baking soda, washing soda. I am making a little bit in detail. First, with four substances, we don't have washing soda preparation. Right? We don't have washing soda preparation. We have only baking soda preparation. But in the same topic of baking soda, we also observed that baking soda on heating gives Na2CO3 washing soda. So there we have to club this answer. So first of all, convert. So NH3 plus CO2 plus H2O plus NaCl gives rise NH4Cl plus NaHCO3. Now these NaHCO3 on heating gives rise washing soda. I hope I am clear, right, children? This gives you washing soda. So in this way, whenever a question comes, don't be panic. How can you form washing soda from the basic soda, the baking soda ingredients? No, there will be a way always. First of all, convert the four ingredients into baking soda and then heat it. Then CO2 gas escapes, H2O escapes, and then we get Na2CO3 at the final stage. Clear, all of you? Am I clear or not? Yes, let me repeat for you. Gayatri, see here. Four ingredients are there. Ammonia, carbon dioxide, water and sodium chloride. So these four substances combine to us, giving us ammonium chloride and sodium hydrogen carbonate, right? Yes. So that sodium hydrogen carbonate we have got in the textbook in the final step. On heating, what does it give you? When you are baking it, the substance, when you bake the substance, this sodium hydrogen carbonate gets heated, decomposed, thermal decomposition takes place and converts you into Na2CO3, CO2 and H2O. Because of that only we are getting bitterness also, right? We get bitterness. There is a question, why is the cake bitter sometimes? Because we are adding only Na2CO3, say NHCO3. So that's the way why we say that along with the baking soda, we need to add tartaric acid or any edible acid. So that again the neutralization takes place and that bitterness is reduced. So the question comes sometimes, how can you reduce the bitterness of baking soda in the preparation of cake or preparation of biscuit or making of pakoras, whatever it is? Because this sodium bicarbonate is a basic in nature and definitely it will be bitter only. So to remove that bitterness we add tartaric acid or any edible acid. So there we studied NaHCO3 on heating gives rise to Na2CO3 and Na2CO3 nothing but washing soda. So that particular thing comes here, if the basic. Okay, children, all of you? Clear now? I hope I am clear, right? Right. Now, which compound represents POP? Which compound represents POP? What is the answer for POP here? We already told you. 2CaSO4 dot H2O. What is the answer here? 2CaSO4 dot H2O. Right? Next one. Which compound is a part of baking powder out of this? What is that? Sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. Baking powder. Which compound is used as antacid? Again the same substance, NaHCO3. See how many types of questions can be coming from one single topic. One single topic can give you multiple. That's why salts portion nobody will ignore. It is the easiest and gunshot damn sure questions in the exam paper. Definitely starting from the chloralkali process, then bleaching powder, then baking soda, then washing soda, POP. From these 5 topics, definitely there will be a good content of question. So don't ignore, children, very small part, very easy part, and definitely scoring part. Suppose other questions are there, you need to think. Suppose decomposition is there, several kind of substances will be coming. But here what happens, this is constant. They cannot change anything in this. Even if a child by hearts and goes also, he will get a mark very easily. So a very sweet portion with definitely mark scoring situation. So don't ignore this point of salts. I am clear, right, everybody? Acids, bases and salts we have covered almost all, right? Very good, children, very good. Now let us go for the next question, okay? Shall we go for the next question or not? Right? Yes. Come on, come on, come on. Comments, comments. Next. Last class, today last class for this MCQ squad. So be alert, be alert. So I hope everybody who is in the online are having either Malayalam or any other subject, right? Because the people who are having Hindi may be preparing for your examination. Good, good, good. But still there are, I can see some people who are having Hindi exam tomorrow and still in the life. Very, very thank you for all of you, okay? Come on, next question. An element X reacts with hydrogen. X is reacts with hydrogen, okay, very good. When heated to form a covalent hydride. Very good. So this is a covalent bond. Covalent bond. Looking at this covalent bond, what do you conclude? Definitely the other counterpart must be a non-metal. Correct? Covalent bond means non-metal versus non-metal. So 2 non-metals are there. Right? What are those? Carbon, chlorine, sulfur, phosphorus. 4 are. All the 4 are Bap. So both are non-metals. So we have to pick one of those. Let me see what hint is the question having. Definitely there will be a hidden hint in the question I told you in the last session also. Here, H2X has a smell of rotten eggs. Rotten eggs smell. Vegetarians will not know this, but other people will be knowing sometimes. Rotten egg smell. Very, very stinky smell. We can't even sit also. Okay, right. What is that substance? We should know that. Observe carefully, children. We should know that. Rotten egg smell will be coming from hydrogen sulfide gas. Suppose if any of your siblings are studying in 11th and 12th, can you kindly ask them, in which system do we prepare this H2S gas? What is the name of the apparatus where H2S gas is manufactured in a school laboratory? Ask your siblings and let me know. Don't check the internet. Ask your siblings and let me know. You can test their knowledge also, how far they are doing. Which apparatus gives you H2S gas? Ask and message me here. So H2S gas is having the smell of rotten eggs. So the right option is sulfur. Am I clear to all of you? The right option is sulfur. I asked you 2 questions till now. The second question is, which apparatus is used for preparing H2S gas? And the other question is what? What other question is what here? Why do we use dry slaked lime? Why not calcium oxide directly? Okay, shall I go with this question? Afterwards, I will go for the apparatus question. Okay, listen children here. Dry conditions. We already studied that dry conditions reaction does not occur. Calcium oxide is dry in nature, powdery form, solid powdery form, and chlorine is also a gas. So when both are gases, do you think that a reaction can occur? Definitely not. So we cannot take calcium oxide with chlorine. So convert this calcium oxide into aqueous form, then dry it. When you dry it, what happens? The water molecules maximum will escape and converts into a thick paste. And that thick paste which contains moisture is now sent through chlorine gas, where we get the calcium oxychloride. This is done in the Kastner-Kellner cell, preparation of bleaching powder. That is the answer of the question previously asked. Right, Gayatri, very good. Gayatri gave the answer. So give a big round of applause for Gayatri. Yes, Gayatri, it is Kipps apparatus. P apostrophe, yes. Kipps apparatus. Kipps apparatus is used for preparation of H2S gas using iron sulfide sticks along with sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid. So ferrous sulfide with ferrous sulfide sulfuric acid we use for preparing H2S gas. There are 3 bulbs. Like this, the system will be something. This is called Kipps apparatus. In this Kipps apparatus, we prepare the H2S gas, which is used for the chemical investigations. Okay, children? All general topics. Just keep it in the mind and utilize it for the next year. Coming for the next question. Running short of the time. Which non-metal is used by optical surgeons? Yeah, this is a very important question. This comes in carbon compounds. Can anybody tell me the answer for this? Let me see how many will tell me the answer. Which non-metal is used by optical surgeons before the laser treatment came into existence? Laser treatment means eye operations. During these eye operations, one of the non-metal is used by the optical surgeons, ophthalmologists. Ophthalmologist का मतलब जानते हो ना? जो आंख का ऑपरेशन करता है, कन्ना ऑपरेशन. Tell me what is the answer? Come on, come on, come on, come on. What is the answer? Some are telling A, some are telling B, some are telling iodine. Very good, very good, very good. Come on, come on, carbon, come on, D. Right. Shall we release the answer now? Okay, children? Right, come on. Optical surgeons sharpened objects. They use sharpened objects. Sharpened objects to cut the layer of cataract or glaucoma formed on the cornea. To remove that layer, you want to observe in your in the normal world, so day-to-day life, some old people will be getting a white translucent layer on your eyeball. The translucent layer we call as a cataract. And when we go to the hospital, they say the cataract operation should be done and that layer should be removed. Now they are sending a laser beam and dissolving it. But old laser treatment, so they have to cut that layer and take, which is a very, very risky operation. And they need a sharpened object which is non-reactive. And that sharpened object is, guess, that is diamond, which has a prismatic structure, tetrahedral prismatic structure. Prismatic structure it is. So that prismatic structure contains a sharpened vertex. And we know that this diamond has got a very long sustainability. Its sharpness will not be reduced in spite of using for a large number of times also. That's why for cutting glass, for cutting tiles, hardened objects, we use diamond. So this diamond, which has a sharp edge and sharp vertex, is arranged like a pen. And this pen will be on the eye and rotate, and they take out the layer out. So diamond is the substance. And diamond is nothing but allotrope of carbon. Diamond is allotrope of carbon. So the answer is carbon. How many of you? Yes, very good. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. So that is the answer, children. See, indirectly they are not asking diamond option, they are asking carbon. If you are not aware that diamond is an allotrope of carbon, your answer will be wrong. You know it. I am saying again and again, you know it, you have studied, but who is the good player? Who can hit 6 in the ground only will be successful player. Similarly, we study, everybody studies. But who gets right time, right thought on the paper only can crack 25 out of 25 in chemistry. Right? Everybody. That's why most of us, after coming out of the exam, we say, oh, this answer I thought I could not give it. ऐसा वाला नहीं चलेगा भैया. एक बार खत्म हो गया, खलास. You can't again take back the words. So, whatever you do within that 3 hours only matters you a lot. So, you should have a clarity that optical surgeons, diamond, carbon. Answer is carbon, okay? Right, children. Next one. Let us go for the next question. Oh my God, another 10 minutes only. My crew will be again warning a message. Okay, right. Given below are 5 elements. See, these kind of questions also may exist. Sir, this kind of something is not there in our syllabus, sir. How can we answer, sir? No. I told you also before, grade 9 you have done. So from that also they may be asking. So now what type of bond is formed with the following combinations? What is the answer? See here. A and B. Let us first of all categorize what is A, B, C, D, E. A is A23, 11. We need not search all those things. Keep away all. They may be confusing to us. Let us very being specific like what are the bases? What are the bases? 11, 9, 12, 15 and 17. So 11 indicates it is sodium. E. B is what? 9. 9 means fluorine. You should know the atomic numbers 1 to 20. E is 12. That is, what is 12? Magnesium. Then D will be 15, which is phosphorus. And E is 17, which is chlorine. These are the 5 elements. A is 11. Sodium. Sodium, fluorine, magnesium, phosphorus and chlorine are the 5 elements given for us. Let us see what type of bonds are coming with this answer. A and B. What is A? Sodium plus fluorine. What is sodium plus fluorine? Metal and a non-metal. Product we don't bother, children don't bother with the product, sodium fluoride. But not there in ours. But the combination is sodium and fluorine, metal and a non-metal. So it is ionic. I. First option I. So this one, leave it. Second option, A and E. What is A? Sodium plus chlorine. Oh my God, it is also metal and non-metal. So it is also ionic. So ionic, ionic. So this option is cut. Since this option is cut, D is also cut. This is how we have to solve the MCQ, okay children? You cannot be writing all and getting into time waste. Use your brain and make it fast. Third one, C with E. What is C? Magnesium. Oh, metal again. E again chlorine. Magnesium chloride. It is also ionic. So, this is also ruled out. And this ko je bolo. So, what is the answer? We need not go for the fourth one. Fourth one, default, D and E. P and Cl. It forms either PCl3 or PCl5. Anything can be formed. It is a covalent bond. So answer is option B. Sorry, option C. Option C is the right answer. Let me see how many of you answered. Praveena, Abhinav, Ridhal, Rahul, Atmaja, Shahian. Very good. Good children, good children. Right. So next one. Let me go for the next question. How do you distinguish between ethanol and ethanoic acid? Yes, children? This is one more. This is a laboratory question. This you will not find in the textbook. Okay, don't search in the NCERT book. You will never get in the NCERT book. It is a chemical test. It is a laboratory manual question. How do you test ethanol and ethanoic acid? Ethanol formula is ethanol. We are coming to the end. Hold your breath tight. Ethanol, C2H5OH, and ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid, CH3COOH. So we have to identify between both. So chemically he has told us. If it is physically, it is very simple. The boiling point of ethanol is less than ethanoic acid. So it evaporates very quick. Volatile substance, ethanol, sanitizer. We can identify it. And the pungent smell. Ethanoic acid has pungent smell, but ethanol does not have any smell. So with that, a sweet smell ethanol contains. So in that way you can identify. But he's asking, how do you distinguish chemically? What is the answer? React with bromine water. Bromine water is for. Bromine water is for. Bromine water is for saturate, unsaturated compounds, my dear. Let's go for either litmus test, okay, or chemically. Chemically also litmus test will not work out, Ridhal. So the next one is, so test with sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate. We studied page number 20 and also in the 4th chapter how to the test of acid with carbonates gives us carbon dioxide gas, right? Yes, here you see CH3COOH Na2CO3 gives rise to CH3COONA plus H2O plus CO2. So here CO2 gas is released, which is giving you lime water test. And next one, if you take alcohol plus sodium carbonate, no reaction, children. There is no reaction. Here we get a fizziness. But here there is nothing. It's up. So with that we understand that the substance is acid or an alcohol. Manasalayo? Clear or not, all of you? Right. So that is how we have to, yes. Ethanol does not react, not the ethanoic acid, children. Ethanol does not react. Yes, ethanol does not react. Very good. Chris Jiju, very good. Following very keenly. Right. Rahul, very good. Metal carbonate, metal bicarbonate. Very good. So, that is about the ethanol and ethanoic acid question. Let me try with this last one, if the time is permitting. Another 2 more minutes only. Yes. See, my crew is very alert. JD, can I get how many total number of students are there in the online? Number of students in the online, please. 45 children. Very good children. In spite of having your exam, 46 children are there, means it is a good number, okay? Next one. Electron dot structure of ethine. So, ethine, easily to put it, okay, see. Ethine C2H2 is the structure. So, first of all, before drawing electron dot structures, for such kind of compound, the best method is draw a rough diagram like our geometry. So, C, 2 carbons and 2 hydrogens. So, 1 hydrogen each. You know the valency of carbon is 4. The remaining 3 bonds, leave it as it is. So, this is the structure of ethine. Now, convert this as it is into the electron dot structure. You know that 1 bond is equal to 2 electrons. Duita electron ascha. So, 2 carbons, then 2 hydrogens. Then 1 bond between C and H. If you put a dot for carbon, put a cross for hydrogen. Here also, a dot for carbon and cross for hydrogen. Now 3 bonds are there, so 3 pairs of dots. This becomes the electron dot structure. This is how easily, you need not think, children. This is how we have to solve the question very meticulously. Because you may not know sometimes how the arrangement of atoms and electrons are. You're looking at the stars in the daytime. So with this model, with this idea, you can get this. Now put the bonds. JD, 1 more minute, okay? Next. Let us write. Right? Like this and like this. So this is how we draw the structure for ethine. Looking very beautiful, right? Looking like a wow. Right, children? Good. Next, the final question. This question was asked in your pre-boards. And some of you have given a right answer, some of you could not. Let me check out. How many electrons are being shared in an ethine molecule? Some wrote 3, some wrote 6, and very few wrote 10. He is asking how many electrons in ethine molecule, not between carbons or not between carbon and hydrogen. So total number of electrons utilized are 2 plus 6 plus 2, 6, 2, altogether gives rise to 10 electrons, children. I don't know how many have written correct and how many have written right. The people who are here also there are. So we have given a wrong answer. So kindly rectify. Suppose this kind of question comes in the board exam, you should be able to write and give a right answer. Okay? So 10 electrons are here participating in the bonding. I am not asking which electrons, means which atoms are being asked here. They are all together in ethine molecule. How many electrons? It is 10 electrons. With that, the session comes to an end. So once again, thank you for all the students who have been a part of my online classes and also supporting Brilliant with your excellent answers. And I wish you all the best. And I thank my crew, Mr. JD and Mr. Vineet, who are a part of us, and also thank Ashraf sir and also Brilliant Qatar for providing me this opportunity. If we are lucky enough, we will be meeting you again. Until then, sayonara, bye-bye, good night. Have a nice sleep and good diet. And do your exams well, children, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's all this? Your results. Congratulations to all. I am confident you'll all achieve your goals. So young man, What are your aspirations?
I want to do robotics, ideally from the Bust Institute in the US.
And you, young lady?
Sir, I love kids and I would love to learn pediatrics. I feel Boston is the best place for that.
Sumit, what about you?
Back home to India for medicine.
Good. I'm sure you'll all achieve your aspirations, be it in India or anywhere. Keep in mind, your first challenge is the entrance, whether it's IIT,
JEE,
SAT, or NEET. You have to learn from the masters. Brilliant Qatar is the passport to your success.
We undertake coaching for regular and repeat batches and tuition for board examinations. Brilliant Education Centre, Doha, Qatar.